2025, Season 1, Episode 4. Last time, I got 4 L's. Last time, no 3 L's. Nothing. No, you see, but now come back. So we go to see boy now.
Time to grab that lunch pail and go to work. Look out there, MP.
Wait. Oh.
MP, you're about to go off.
Right now it's 3 wins and 4 L's. Consistently already. Can't wait till I go back.
We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word "filters" along with your issue and CJ certificate. By escalation, will respond and address your concern immediately. The National Basketball Association and the LA Clippers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from planning destructive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to detention and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Looking to score at LA Clippers phone ball? Well, then be there for our upcoming game.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at Atlanta. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately, they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid out there with Yabusele. Then it's Paul George, and it's Grimes in at the 2. And for Los Angeles, we'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. The chosen one out there with Harden, and it's Eubanks in at 7. And one thing to note, MP has vocalized his desire to be the top rookie in this class. He wants to outdo his peers every time he's on the floor.
And MP knows he's got some ground to make up to achieve that goal. He hasn't been having the stellar season that most plan, but he's got time to turn it around and start being the rookie leader he wants to be.
For some news on MP, let's send it over to the decorated David Aldridge on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. As you know, there's still a lot of season ahead. We've got a couple of opposing rookies in this one. When I asked about tonight's matchup against a fellow rookie, MP told me he's made it a goal to prove that he's the best player in this class. He's got a lot of confidence, Kevin.
A ton of confidence, David, and that's something you got to have in this NBA. And Clark, in this early phase of the season, our new teammates still getting used to each other.
Yeah, I would think that's the case in most situations, Kevin, and that's the flip side of having a long regular season. Physically, it's challenging, no doubt about it. But over the long haul, you do have an opportunity to come together and gel as a group.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Embiid with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And Leonard makes it look easy. Incredible at getting inside and just finishing with physicality.
Now, here is George. 9 points last game. Launches it from deep.
Nice.
Connects it with the basket on the assist by George.
Very much. Okay. You might see. Okay, yeah, you called me asking something.
Maxi's got a couple of threes now in the first for Philadelphia. Here's the chosen one. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
I missed that one.
76ers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Abusele can't hit. LA has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Powell, the pass to Eubanks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the chosen one. No good on the three.
All right.
Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And here's George for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I tell you, it's too bad one of them had to lose because I thought both teams were evenly matched in that game.
Here's Abusele. After the made shot from Norman Powell. Back to Maxey. Got a piece of it. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's Powell on the wing. He's coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's George. Scoreless thus far. Harden against Maxey. Back to George. The 76ers again can't hit it. Clippers leading by 3. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, the Sixers this summer signing Paul George to create a star trio, along with the great value signings on the edges. Philly is widely regarded as one of the league's most improved rosters. This team is poised to compete with the league's best. They have a big 3, and they have a real chance now to win a championship.
No doubt about it. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Eubanks. Now, here's Maxey. 6 points for him. Good on the shot. Maxey's got 8. Clippers have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. The chosen one passes to Powell. To the right side. Releases. Again, Los Angeles.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Maxey, no good. And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. Leading by 5. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Here's Grimes. After the made shot from the chosen one, with the drive, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
And it's George missing.
They just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Powell, the pass to the chosen one. Here's the screen. Shoots it. The shot by Powell, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Clippers leading by 8. Harden bounce pass. Leonard with a screen on Maxey. The chosen one's shot is off. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
Quick-footed, creative Maxey. So much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
For the Clippers, Jones checked in for Leonard. Bogdanovich comes in for Norman Powell, and Chris Dunn subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Jones. Here's the chosen one. And that comes off the assist by Jones. The chosen one's got 11 points.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Embiid with the screen on Dunn. Maxey against Dunn. Lets a floater go, and it's laid in by Maxey. 12 points for him.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing, covered by Oubre. Bogdanovich.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Done outside. The chosen one passes to Simmons. Here's the chosen one. He's got 11. And here is Dunn. No good with the layup. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And so far through one quarter, it's been a...
Lead by 15 points at the end of the quarter. Okay.
Lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Edwards. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. The chosen one passes to Dunn. A 3-ball. No good that time.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean...
With some changes. The chosen one, he's checked in for Batum. And it's Ben Simmons in for Dunn. Here's the chosen one. He's got 13. And the 3 off target. Outside, Maxey. The shot's good on the assist by George. Maxey's got 14 points for the game.
Hey, we've seen Maxey take the big jump. Now he's one of the game's best scorers.
Pass to the chosen one. And here is Powell. To the inside. And Simmons slams it in.
Always a treat to watch Simmons operate in screen and roll set. I mean, his IQ is quite honestly off the charts.
Outside, George. Back to Maxey. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The 76ers trail by 17. Here's Grimes, and the layup's good off the glass. Grimes has got his second basket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
Exactly. I mean, that shot is one he shouldn't even think about taking.
Oh, offensive interference. Clippers leading by 15. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Screen by Simmons. Here's the chosen one. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Pass to George. Maxey looking it over. Whistle blows if that's going to be a travel.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
The chosen one passes to Bogdanovich. Here's the chosen one. He's got 16. Buries the long-range jumper. The 76ers trail by 20. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Maxey. Basket good. Maxey's got 6 here in this quarter.
When Maxey is clicking on all cylinders, he is a tough guy to slow down.
Down low. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they got to bring the double team on.
In Los Angeles, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
I could Vegas at home is enough, so
great to have you with us. Starting out, let's check out the award winners for Players of the Week. The Eastern Conference winner, Tyrese Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? Overlooked a little early on in his career, but once people saw more of him, they began to see the upside.
He has a positive effect in so many areas of the game. Well-deserved recognition here. And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah, they're giving the game away. Some of it's decision-making, some of it's lack of focus.
They'd better wake up early in the second half or we're going to be the ones to fall asleep. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Gonna make it down 4-4. Go.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. Harden out there with the chosen one, and it's Eubanks in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Grimes goes up and lays it nice and easy. Grimes has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Drawing fouls, Clark getting to the line, all part of the game, but do you think players try and draw fouls too often? No.
I do in some cases, but I think it's more on an individual basis. I mean, players have to do what they need to do to try to score the ball. But I don't think anybody likes, 1, guys flopping to draw fouls, and then 2, whining when fouls aren't called.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much.
Let's see what I want here. Limanco indeed.
The 76ers trail by 17. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. The 3 from George. Bangs home the trifecta. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The chosen one passes to Leonard. Here's the chosen one. Screen by Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
Outside, George. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Clippers. Eubanks got 4 rebounds now tonight. Powell finds Harden. And here is Powell. The 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Since halftime, scoreless in their first 5 attempts. It's been ugly.
Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special talent in Embiid.
Here's Yabusele, and the basket is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to hunt.
I can't get him.
Substitution here for the Clippers. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Eubanks. Bogdanovich comes in for Nicholas Batum. The chosen one, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And Simmons subbed in for James Harden. From beyond the arc, and he hits it from deep. 3 points there from the chosen one. The chosen one's got 25 points in the game. The 76ers trail by 10. Maxey with it. 26 points for him. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make 3s, as we saw in the first half.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Here's McCain. He's got 5. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance. And the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Clock at 6. Here's the chosen one. It's hauled in by Edwards. The 76ers trail by 10. Pass to McCain. Tries again, and it's good on the way in. McCain's got 6 here in this quarter.
His hard work on the backdoor really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Jones kicks to Dunn. Screen by Jones. Here's the chosen one. Good on the three-point shot. The chosen one's got 28 points for the game.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Dunn passes to the chosen one. Jones with the screen on Drummond. The chosen one. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Left side, Edwards. Here's Maxey. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Huge three to cut it to single digits. They're hoping that energy carries into the fourth.
And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they're winning the turnover. In for the Clippers. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And Leonard has it in the corner. Right wing. The chosen one passes to Leonard. Pass to the chosen one. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Taking a look at the 76ers. Yabusele out there with Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. And it's Harden with the ball for L.A. And Leonard has it in the corner. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Leonard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
Now, here's Maxey. From 12 feet out, it's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Powell, the pass to the chosen one. Back to Powell. Over to the left wing. Screen by Leonard. Traps in the tray. And now a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
Good job there by Leonard setting that screen.
.156 left in the fourth quarter. Now Maxey. Lets the 3 fly. Embiid. Eubanks grabs the miss. Eubanks got 6 rebounds here tonight. Maxey against Harden. Screen by Leonard. And that one is good. And that's now 33 points for the chosen one.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
We've got 1:08 left here in the fourth quarter. Harden inside the three-point line, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Clippers.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And it always feels good to get that first win in a season series. Going head-to-head twice this year, this will put them up 1-0 so far against the Sixers.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for the chosen one.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Embiid, the pass to Grimes. Now, here is George. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid, 5 to shoot. Doesn't go for him. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now here's Powell. Defense is right there. Here's the chosen one. A three-pointer off the mark.
Right.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor completely, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation.
So we saying, man. Coach?
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. Win, pay the
All
bills,
good.
baby.
Feeling pretty good, huh?
No doubt, Coach.
Rediscover that hunger night after night. You linger over any one game, and you give whoever's next on the schedule the edge. You want to enjoy that result? Responsibly? Win the next one. That's how winners celebrate.
Why you on my case, big man? Huh? Why you on my case, big man? Why you on my case? Alright, when you won next, King next. Then my last game will be Rocket play night. Alright, so you're playing King.
You want to stand there and watch it. We know MP came ready to play.
Alright, so my last game in Toronto, all about plus.
These rules to the nearest public. Security or arena staff. Slanson might be the best dunker in all of basketball land. And we want to shout it out with an all-new Slanson basketball giveaway. Every fan in attendance can take home this limited edition tribute to Slanson's epic jams. Keep your tickets today. Fans, don't forget about our next fan giveaway day where all attendees will receive a Kings mascot mini flag. Starting in center, 6 feet 10 inches, number 11, Domantas Sabonis.
Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And now the Los Angeles starters. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Then it's James Harden. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's the chosen one in at the 2 spot. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Malik Monk is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Sabonis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And with the new season just underway, Richard, you can feel the excitement around the league.
It's one of my favorite times of the year, BA. And after all the hard work these guys put in during the offseason, now we get to see if it's paid off.
And it's going to be the Clippers off the tip. Harden, the pass to the chosen one. Leonard with a screen on Monk. Takes it inside. Here's the chosen one. He's off on that one. Great D that time from Murray. Here's Fultz. And he goes in for the dunk.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. The chosen one, the pass to Powell. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
And it's Fultz with the ball for Sacramento. Pass to Sabonis. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Harden. Here's Powell. The chosen one. The pass to Leonard. And it's good. 2 points.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Outside Monk. And he drives in. The shot is good. Fultz making the play.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
Here's the chosen one. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Here's Eubanks. Second chance shot. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw tonight.
Shooting
And that one misses. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and-trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. In the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. Now here's Fultz. In his last outing, 16 points for him. DeRozan outside. Picked by Sabonis. And it's DeRozan missing.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
The Kings have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Powell. And the basket by DeRozan.
Kind of surprising to see this from DeRozan, but he must have been feeling that competitive fire.
Shot on the wing. Powell's shot is off.
got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Fultz, 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the head coach for Sacramento gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. To no one's surprise, their focus defensively is on containing Kawhi Leonard. Coach said Kawhi is a terrific decision maker and always manages to play the game at his pace. So we need to get into him, apply some pressure, and try to make him uncomfortable. History shows that will not be an easy task, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Left side, Harden. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. For 3. And the Clippers miss again. Kings trail by 3. Monk for 3. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. Fultz has got his 3rd assist of the night.
This is a big reason why Monk is so important. It's his accuracy.
Leonard with a screen on Monk. And he can't stop the run as Allen misses. Sacramento has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. And he buries his first look.
I just love the ball movement.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Clippers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Here's Harden. Still without a bucket. Leonard on the wing. From 13, and he hits the jumper.
Yeah, the versatile scoring ability of Kawhi, whether long range, short range, mid range, he can do it all.
Outside Murray. Monk for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Sacramento this season.
Last year shows that having a better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent. This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's the chosen one. The rebound by Murray.
Why? Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's DeRozan. DeRozan, it's good on the putback.
Oh, what a move by DeRozan. Exploding up to the rim for a nice, easy putback.
Here's the chosen one. Simmons with a screen on DeRozan. The chosen one, the pass to Harden. Here's the chosen one. Pass to Leonard. Takes the 3. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. And Richard, whenever Sabonis plays, it's surprising if he doesn't record a double-double.
Oh, they're usually monster double-doubles also. Close to 20 points, 13 rebounds, and at least 6 assists. Domas, he is an offensive hub.
They get it back. Here's the chosen one. No good with a layup. More offense here on the Kings. They're on a 14-2 run here. Pass to DeRozan. Now here's Murray. It's Monk on the wing. Sabonis with a screen on Harden. And it's Fultz off the drive. Kicks it to DeRozan. The 3 is up.
My bad.
And Sabonis slams it in.
My bad. Quick.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach wants it.
Yeah, thank you.
Changes here for the Kings. Valanciunas comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And DeMar DeRozan is subbed in for Carter. Trey Lyles is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ellis in at the point guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Here's Lyles. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Valanciunas passes to Lyles. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Here's the chosen one. On target from range. The chosen one's got 6. The Kings lead by 6. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. High post, Valanciunas. There's the double with Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to LaRavia. Here's Lyles. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. Lyles has got his first 3 points of the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
The chosen one. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Richard, if the three-point shot was never introduced, how different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high-percentage looks.
Norman Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Now DeRozan, 7 points in the game. Pass to LaRavia. Here's Ellis, defended by Dunn. Here's LaRavia, back to Lyles. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Another 3 for Sacramento.
A rare 3 for DeMar DeRozan. He's a different type of leader. He would much rather step in and knock down the mid-range too.
Batum, pass to the chosen one. He shoots a 3. Rebounded by Lyles. The Kings lead by 11. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Alex.
Over the years, DeRozan has become an exceptional passer. So defensively, you can't afford to just overplay him.
And Sacramento with some changes. Murray's checked in for Lyles. And it's Markelle Fultz in for LaRavia. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Leonard's checked in. And let's get an update on James Harden's injury. Allie, any news?
I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. Rotations, game plans, and minute distribution will all need to be readjusted while he's out of the lineup.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Now here's DeRozan. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Fultz. DeRozan outside. Three-pointer. They grabbed their own miss. Valanciunas, good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Clippers trail by 15. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Powell passes to the chosen one. And here's Dunn. Will it go? Knocks it down from distance. The chosen one's got 10 points. Sacramento leading by 12. Fultz passes to Murray. Here's Ellis. Got a piece of it. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Dunn. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And it's not always Leonard's forte, but he's really developed a solid passing game.
Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Malik Monk comes in for Ellis. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game. No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And Richard, throughout his career, DeMar DeRozan has such an easy time finding ways to score.
He knows how to get to his spots on the floor, B.A. You have to do your work early against DeRozan because he is a midi master. If you let him move freely, he will J you to death.
Now here's Monk. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Toronto.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist. And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Fultz scanning the floor. Sabonis finds DeRozan. Five to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Now here's Powell. He's got 5. The three-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Count the basket. Fultz has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Clippers trail by 8. Leonard passes to Dunn. There's 1:40 left in the first half. And again, it's the Clippers missing. For Sacramento, they've gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Here's Fultz. And no good. Oh, solid D from Leonard. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt. Let's hope he's okay.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Sacramento making a change here. Lyles checked in. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. In third, the Clippers.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so...
Come on, team.
So it's the Sacramento Kings in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your...
Next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, let's see which teams are jostling for those top spots.
Well, I think...
Well, we fine now.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away.
11 boys, mine 11 boys.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Domantas Sabonis has been sensational.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And let's get an update on Drew Eubanks' injury. What do you have, Allie?
I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Los Angeles. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. And to have an injury like this so early on in the season isn't easy, but they're confident that they'll be fine while they wait for him to come back. They certainly have a next man up mentality, guys.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Then it's James Harden. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's the chosen one in at the 2.
Emma. No, I don't. hot dog. Deal. Yeah. See ya.
Here's Fultz. 6 points for him. Outside Murray. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Sabonis, the pass to Fultz. Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And it's the chosen one missing. The Kings lead by 13. The baseline J. And there's Fultz. That one's good. On the assist by DeRozan.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
The chosen one, the pass to Powell. They set the pick. Gets the 3 to fall. Powell's got 8.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Fultz passes to Monk. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Harden. To the inside.
Oh, what a powerful move by Kawhi. Absorbing the foul, but still getting the shot in the air.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. The free throw drops for Leonard. Simmons is checked in for the Clippers. And Leonard drops them both. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Monk. Pass to Sabonis. Outside for Fultz. Hey, puts up a 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
We all know about his to Sabonis is proving that he is as good of a passer, maybe, as his dad.
Simmons with a screen on DeRozan. Here's the chosen one. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 18 points for him.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Back to Monk. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Fultz has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
And their physical dominance has been on display.
Trail by 12. Pass to the chosen one. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. The chosen one's got 8 here in this quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
DeRozan finds Fultz. Back to DeRozan. Looking to get back on track. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. Outside Murray. Pass to Fultz. Tries again. He's off on the layup. Clippers trail by 11. Simmons with a screen on Murray. Inside. And slam dunk by Simmons.
This is where you get Simmons the ball moving downhill towards the cup.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Sabonis against Simmons. Sabonis, the pass to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Fultz. Hey, expanding his range. Rebound by the Clippers.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Simmons with a screen on Murray. The Clippers rebound. Jones, the pass to Dunn. Here's the chosen one. Jones with a screen on Murray. Here's the chosen one. Drills it from deep. The chosen one's got 27.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Timeout called. Sacramento. And Sacramento with some changes. Lyles, he's checked. Clippers trail by 6. We've got Jonas Valanciunas. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Ellis in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Here's Lyles. Here's Valanciunas. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Kings lead by 6.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Here's Leonard. And there's another one for the Clippers.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. The chosen one grabs a board. Clippers trail by 4. Powell outside. Over DeRozan. Powell, it's good.
6 of their last 10 points have come from that mid-range area.
The Kings have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Ellis passes to DeRozan. Misses the layup.
Bashes the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Screen by Leonard. Here's the chosen one. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Here are the Kings with the ball now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's DeRozan. Look at DeRozan making his presence felt.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Clippers trail by 4. Here's the chosen one. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to the chosen one. Now here's Leonard. Puts it up. Sacramento grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. DeRozan left side. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Fultz, he's checked in for Sacramento. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Shot clock at 5. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Down low, Jones. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Fultz passes to DeRozan. Shoots over Powell. And that one comes up a bit short. The Clippers trail. Here's the chosen one. Screen by Leonard. Here's the chosen one. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Ellis passes to DeRozan. Here's Lyles. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Kings lead by 5.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Screen by Leonard. Here's the chosen one. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. The chosen one's got 5 points in the quarter. Outside Fultz. Cashes it in from 11 feet. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Powell passes to the chosen one. Leonard with the ball. That shot off the mark. Nice D from Valanciunas. The Kings lead by 4. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Ellis. Valanciunas with it. Here's Ellis. Now covers. 5 on the clock.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Leonard with a screen on Fultz. And it's the chosen one missing.
The only time he should take a shot like that, shoot around.
I'd like to know what he was thinking. Did he think? Nah, he couldn't. That was an awful shot.
The Kings call timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And Sacramento with some changes. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Keegan Murray comes in for Lyles. And it's Monk in for Ellis. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for his team. And despite the lead, they're still coaching his team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, BA.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Leonard with a screen on Fultz. He takes it in. Leonard's shot's good. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter. Sacramento leading by 6. Fultz passes to Murray. It's Monk on the wing. DeRozan outside. Pass to Fultz. Sabonis with it. Over Jones. Sabonis' shot is off. Here's the chosen one. Launches a 3. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 6 rebounds now in the game. DeRozan down low. Powell covers.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Fultz. To the inside. Tipped away. Sabonis. Another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Derek Jones.
Dangerous all over the floor. Sabonis demands the defense's full attention.
Simmons is checked in for Jones. And he's unable to get the second one. Clippers trail by 7. Leonard with a screen on Monk. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Murray. To the left side wing. And stolen by Simmons.
Go on.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
1:25 left in the 4th quarter. Powell against DeRozan. Oh, DeRozan sinks it through contact.
Here is a guy you can count on in these moments. The high pressure doesn't even bother them all.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's the chosen one. down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, a clear look for Powell. And he sinks it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
DeRozan down low, working on Powell. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Bogdanovich from long range. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Yes, boy.
Bogdan has played in big games before, and this experience translating into him being ready to take important shots.
The Kings call timeout. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
The Clippers making a switch here. Jones is checked in. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The Kings call timeout. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Here's Sabonis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Derek Jones.
It's the versatility and the unpredictability of what Sabonis does that makes him so hard to match up with, which is why he gets these easy fouls. I know he's kicking himself for not snatching a lead, but look, he timed things up.
And so it's Fultz who brings it up for Sacramento. DeRozan outside. Got a hand on it. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly.
What?
Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Now here's Fultz. The duo inside. It's in at the point. Outside Monk. No good on the triple. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. Jones with a screen on Monk. Pass to Powell. From outside the arc. Rebound by Sacramento.
Come on.
And here's Monk. On target from about 13 feet. And the Kings lead by 2.
Monk can always give this team an infusion of energy with his shooting.
The chosen one, the pass to Coffee.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Just over a minute into overtime here. Monk passes to Sabonis. They kick it out to Murray. Sabonis, high post, working on Jones. 4 on the clock. Monk for 3. Jones grabs the board. Now Los Angeles with it. Pass to the chosen one. Jones with a screen on Fultz. Here's Powell. Here's Coffee. Now here's Jones. He's guarded by Sabonis. Now Powell. Over DeRozan. Powell's shot is off. Left side Fultz. Boom! He jams it straight down. And you have to love it. Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
So for the Clippers, Brown, he's checked in for Jones. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Coffee. And he gets it to go. The chosen one's got 37.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly put that thing right in front.
Pass to DeRozan. Brown.
Right.
The Clippers have gotten 2 of 4 attempts to go in OT. Here's the chosen one to take the lead. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's DeRozan. Oh, DeRozan! What concentration!
We've seen him do this before. DeMar DeRozan, we are accustomed to watching him take and make huge shots.
Out to Powell. The chosen one, the pass to Leonard. The shot, no good. Good. Deep on Murray. Sacramento's going over 2 from deep. Not what they need this overtime. DeRozan double team. Outside Fultz. Picked by Murray. Fultz passes to Monk. And the three-pointer goes.
Oh, these situations don't faze Monk in the slightest. He loves coming through with big baskets.
Ooh, stolen by Fultz. And he commits the intentional foul. Some changes for Los Angeles. Jones comes in for Brown. And it's James Harden in for Bogdanovich. And an intentional foul right there. And
after the
timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
They could go for the foul here, but the safer bet may be to hunker down on defense and try for a turnover. Because even if the shot clock runs out, they'll still have some time to work with.
And the Clippers making a change here. Simmons is checked in.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's the chosen one. He connects! And now they trail by just 4. Here's Fultz. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. And a big mental mistake as they call timeout when they had none remaining. And they'll pay for it with maybe the rarest of technical fouls.
What is he doing? He's got to know huge mental lapse. What an unnecessary technical.
Boy, you know he's going to hear about that one in the locker room. Not his finest moment.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Outside Fultz. And so it's Sacramento with the W. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And B.A., I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that...
Ah, boy. 5-4. Lord, I'm going to see
sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Ah, boy. Yeah. Poor Thompson. She, right? I would need them to...
We all have our bad days. Get ready to rumble, young blood. Time to turn the page, MP.
I got locked in, play lights. I'm going to.
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warm. Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Clippers going up against the Toronto Raptors. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
Tough luck, guys, for both teams here in the early going. This is when your determination is tested.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Walter. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. And for the Clippers, we'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Dunn is out there with the chosen one, and it's Jones in at the center position. Well, a swing through Los Angeles facing both these franchises. Greg, what's that like?
Well, you've got your work cut out for you on the court, and you've got to make sure that off the court you're making time for rest and recovery.
Here's the chosen one. Screen by Jones. Here's the chosen one. Off with the layup. And the Raptors with possession. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. Now, here's Quickly. He's covered closely.
How about the vertical Emmanuel Quickly is showing you right there? That is tough.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. That's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
All right, thank you, David. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That's the handles of Emmanuel Quickly on display. This guy is so good with the ball in his hands.
Jones with the screen on Quickly. The chosen one. Rebound by the Raptors. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low mistake team in today's NBA, because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
Here's the shot.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Chosen one. It's 3 pointers off the mark.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
And the defense on this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
And here are the Clippers now, following the three-pointer by Scotty Barnes. Looking to end the run, and there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from the chosen one.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Barnes. 17 points in his last outing.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Pass to Leonard. Here's the chosen one. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors leading by 3. Here's Walter. 11 points last game. Inside. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Jones. Dunn passes to the chosen one. And that one off the back of the rim and in. The chosen one's got 8. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. A floater. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Leonard with the screen on quickly. The chosen one's shot is off. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Pass to quickly. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Number 5 is Norman Powell.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here is Pirtle. Still without a basket. Here's the chosen one. Quickly covering. The chosen one gets the basket.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Toronto trailer. Pass to Pearl. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Walter. Back to Boucher. Shot clock at 5. And here's Barrett. From deep. It's rebounded by Leonard. Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season. Boy, when quickly drives, you see that suddenness, and there's also a control there. Both are important.
Screen by Jones, the chosen one. A three-pointer, no good. The Raptors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And it's Barrett penetrating. And Jones pulls it down. The Clippers in the lead. Tries a 3. The chosen one's shot is off. Barrett the pass to Boucher. Goes back up, and it's laid in by Barrett.
Well, that's about hustle and having a knack for knowing where the shot's coming off. R.J. Barrett on the glass.
Jones with the screen on quickly. And he gets it to go. No problem on the 3 from the chosen one. The chosen one's got 15 points. Quickly kicks to Barrett. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game. Leonard with a screen on quickly. Here's the chosen one. No good with the triple. The Raptors have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Barrett, and he converts the layup. Barrett's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
With some changes. The chosen one comes in for Patty Mills. And it's done in for Amir Coffey. And Toronto also making a switch. Lawson's checked in. Here's the chosen one. He's coming off a 40-point game against the Kings in Sacramento. Simmons, a screen on Lawson. And that will fall. The three-pointer on the line from the chosen one.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got the chosen one. Bogdanovich out there with Batum. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's done in at the 2-guard position. And the Clippers have possession. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Batum a screen on Lawson. The chosen one off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Shed. Now Boucher. Here's Abaji. That 3 off the mark. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And here is Barnes. He has 5. Boucher the screen. The drive by Barnes. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. GA had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
It was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Jones checked in for Simmons. Leonard comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Powell in for Bogdanovich.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And he trains the 3. Good-looking shot there from the chosen one. The chosen one's got 21 in the game. On against Lawson. Pass to Shed. Going inside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Here's the chosen one. He's got 21. Here's Jones. Mobo with the rebound.
Real good points.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Boucher passes to Abaji. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Powell. Here's the chosen one. To the middle, trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Misses from close range. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Shed. Now, here is Lawson. 6 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off a shot. And it's Shed missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
To the paint. Pass to Boucher. Here's Mobo. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's the chosen one. Screened by Jones. The chosen one. And it's off from three-point range. It's Lawson, top of the key. It's to Abaji. Lawson with a screen on Powell. Abaji can't get it to go.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Here's the chosen one. Hits it from three-point range. The chosen one's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get up.
Some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
I only have 2 words for you. Elbow, famich. Establish yourself inside, good things will happen. That's right, Ernie.
And moving on, guys, it's early in the season, but always a good time. And that about wraps it up. And as
second half of basketball upon us, we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Walter out. From our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players.
Well, the contact on Pirtle, pretty clear there. The big man getting tough and gets the call.
Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Pirtle, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
Raptors trail by 4. Here's Barnes. Gets a hand on it.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Back to Leonard. Kawhi taking no chances.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Barnes against Leonard. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Barnes outside. Drills the three-pointer. Barnes has got 10 points.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Here's the chosen one. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Has to Barrett. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And here is Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. A 3 from quickly. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Jones with the screen on quickly. The chosen one. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Quickly looking it over. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Here's the chosen one. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Here's Walter. Back to quickly. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Here's Barnes. That misses off the back.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
The chosen one's shot is off. Barnes outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Barnes has got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
Done outside. Here's the chosen one, and the jumper falls for him. The chosen one's got 32 points. And so quickly we'll bring it up for Toronto. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Here's Barrett. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Powell. And it's Dunn in the corner. Here's the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Dunn's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Just nice to see the time spent in the gym by Chris Dunn coming to fruition on that jumper.
Birtle sets the pick for quickly. Top of the key jumper, no good. Clippers leading by 5. Screen by Jones. Pass to Dunn. Here's the chosen one. Leonard with a screen on quickly. The chosen one's shot is off.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Barnes can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. The chosen one's shot is off.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
They get the rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Barrett is on the interior, right in his sweet spot.
So it's checked in for the Clippers. Chris Dunn comes in for Amir Coffey. And Toronto also making a switch. Lawson's checked in. Pass to Shed. Here's Mobo. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. The tray. Hits the three-point bomb. Mobo's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Raptors. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Chris Dunn is out there with Simmons. Then it's the chosen one. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Batum in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clock at 6. Here's the chosen one. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Abaji. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
The Clippers have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's the chosen one. He tries for three, and the three ball is good. The chosen one's got 11 in the second half. Raptors trail by 3. Pass to Boucher. Shoots from the line. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And he's someone the defense should be keying on, especially in this moment.
I think he takes that kind of defense as a sign of disrespect, and he was more than happy to accept the challenge.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Abaji. Here's Mobo. Banked in off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on body.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Pass to Abaji. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. For the Clippers, Jones checked in for Batum. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Bogdanovich. And Norman Powell subbed in for Ben Simmons. The chosen one gets the basket. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Quickly kicks to Boucher. Pass to Pirtle. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in.
Number 4, Scotty Barnes.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. 6 to shoot. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Dunn's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Powell on the wing. Over Barrett. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Okay, we see the mid-range game of Norman Powell starting to take shape, doing work.
Outside, Barrett. Barrett with a screen on Leonard. A drive by Barnes. Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. And the Raptors miss again.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Jones with the screen on Pirtle. The chosen one's shot is off. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Walter. Pass to quickly. Now here's Pirtle. Guarded by Powell. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch, and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
Clippers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Leonard on the wing. Good. Kawhi working near the hoop.
Let's remember, this is a former Finals MVP. He will not blink in the biggest of moments.
Now, here's quickly. Guarded closely. The Clippers grab the miss. Dunn, right side. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, Chris Dunn's passing ability was ready-made for the NBA.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Here he goes. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Quickly, just a calm demeanor in the biggest of moments. That is beautiful basketball.
Jones with the screen on quickly.
Why not?
The chosen one's shot is off. Raptors trail by 3. It's stolen by Jones. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Floats one up. And the layup by Powell.
Norman Powell on the big-time delivery.
Toronto, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Barnes. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Stolen by quickly. Leonard against Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Now, here's quickly. And again, Toronto no out. And the foul on Jacoby Walter. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And the timeout called here by Toronto. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Chris Dunn's checked in for Los Angeles. Clippers leading by 5. Here's the chosen one. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Toronto's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
Oh, big-time delivery from the young Scotty Barnes. Clutch moment, no worries.
Pass to Powell. Now done. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. The chosen one passes to Leonard. Over Barnes. Jones trying to get open. And it's Leonard missing.
Well, this is how you shut him down. A tremendous contest against a very skilled player.
Here's Barnes. Rebound. Here's the chosen one. Leonard with a screen on quickly. The chosen one. Offensive rebound. Leonard with a screen on quickly. The chosen one. A three-pointer is right on target. The chosen one's got 41.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backcourt.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Yes!
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Toronto calls timeout. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth.
You have to love the tenacity, but also the awareness to make sure he came away with that ball.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Barnes outside. And the Raptors miss again. So the Clippers with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew.
Anh ơi là gì ăn kim là gì ăn thùng mình đi không there's more before the next game but guys enjoy it, appreciate it, peace, I'm out.